Alright, so this is my small basement home gym. This was actually an empty, unfinished room, and I went ahead and drywalled it, put the horse stall mat, flooring in, built the shelf, made it a little more cozy, so that way I'm not just staring at studs and cement. Anyways, this is my small home gym. A lot of custom stuff. I got the main pieces that you need in a gym. So yeah, let's start by talking about the custom rack I have. So this rack is, well, it started off as a Rogue SML1. I believe it's called the squat stand rack. And it was great. It's just, I had no place to put my plate storage on the side here and on the other side. That wasn't there. I actually had purchased the Titan conversion kit for the rear on sale off their website, and then I purchased separately as well the pull-up bar and was able to use it as a center support there. It's pretty solid. I didn't want it to actually go too high either, so it's just high enough to where I'm able to do overhead press, things like that. It probably stands at about, doesn't look that tall in the video, but it's probably at about 6.5 feet, close to 7 feet high. On the side here, I have plate storage. Obviously, I have a combination of metal and bumper plates. I was the guy that was going to go for all bumper, but I realized at $250 a pound or more, especially during the pandemic, it was kind of unrealistic to be able to afford plates that were all bumper. So I decided to go with the steel, which is great too. Same thing on the other side. I actually got these two weight plate holders, 4 in total, off of the Scratch and Dent on Titan Fitness's website. It's a great deal. And then the bottom ones were the original ones I got from Rep Fitness. I think they're called the plate horns, storage horns or something. Yeah, they call it a different name. I don't know why, but essentially the same thing. Relatively cheap too off their website when I got them. Moving into the middle here, I just have it set up so it's all stored away. I have the Rogue Monster Light spotter arms, and I actually have the pin sitting in the bottom of the rack. And then my cat just knocked over the tripod. Anyways, yeah, so these are stable. They're not going anywhere. When I don't use them, I just tuck them there so that way they don't fall over, or my son doesn't come and play with them and knock them over. The barbell is a cat barbell. It's from Play It Again Sports. It's like a secondhand store where you can get a lot of fitness equipment, workout equipment, anything sport related. Got this a long time ago. This is just my only barbell, so I use it for everything. And it's surprisingly not bad. You know, the knurling is the only issue I have with it. Other than that, it gets the job done. No complaints. The bench, I just store it here when I'm not using it. This bench actually came free with the Inspire Fitness functional trainer, along with all the attachments that came with the functional trainer were free as well, which was pretty nice. So yeah, moving on over here, just got some couple mirrors in the background off of Facebook Market, Amazon Basics foam roller. Back up here. Yeah, so basically this functional trainer is amazing. In my opinion, it's the centerpiece of the home gym. It's the reason why I don't have a gym membership anymore, because I needed some sort of cable work. I love the constant tension. You get insane pumps from cable machine work, anything like that. So as far as attachments go, it came with the 2 handles. Amazing handles, by the way. These things are solid. Like, I don't know how they got the quality that nice for free. A basic tricep pull down rope. Came with this bar. Use that not very often. And the easy curl bar was something I had. I just have it stored back here. Plates. It actually is 10 pounds a plate, so it is a 150-pound stack, but it's a 2-to-1 ratio on the pulley. And then the top hat, I believe, is 7 or 8 pounds. So you got to divide that by 2 and then add a little bit of weight for that. So what, 80-ish pounds with the top hat. Definitely good enough for most exercises. Same on the other side. And then they come all the way up and down with a pull-up bar attachment. That's actually a support as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, and then moving on over here is just a basic dumbbell rack. I got this for $100 off of Amazon Market or Facebook Market. Great, actually, amazing quality. No issues with it. It doesn't move. It's rock solid. I plan to get more dumbbells, but right now, all I was able to get during the pandemic is 10s, 20s, 50s, and these are a set of 35s. I actually was thinking about getting the power block set up, but I didn't like the way it felt in my hand. And if I needed to change, I had to put it back in the power block and mess around with a pin, make sure that was all the way in. And it was just, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of that. So I just opted to get as many dumbbells as I can. And actually, this entire setup, I've spent less than the power block itself so far. So I plan to get a couple more dumbbells as they slowly come in stock over time. But yeah, this is enough for me. Gets the job done for a home gym. I have a pretty basic scale. I believe I got this from Target a long time ago. Again, it's not amazing, but works pretty well. And behind the door, we have just a basic coat rack, coat hanger, and then I threw a bunch of attachments on it. We have the deadlift wedges, which is amazing, by the way. If you don't have these and you don't have some sort of, I forget what they call it, the thing to pick the bar up so you could put plates on and off for deadlifts, get these. These are like literally less than $10, and you just roll the weight on it and you're able to take the weight on and off super easy. I have some bands here. Basically just, I use these maybe a couple times out of the month for various exercises. Got the wives bands here, and some collars and wrist wraps. So nothing too crazy, just the essentials. And yeah, that is about it. It's a small little room. Made the most out of what I could, especially the rack. That was all custom made. And going back to the rack, I just wanted to say that you should go Titan Fitness over Rogue, in my opinion. I know Titan Fitness back in the day wasn't as reputable. I guess that's subjective, but in my opinion, but nowadays it's honestly the same, if not better quality than Rogue for a quarter or a fraction of the cost. So that's the reason why. I mean, I didn't know that at the time that I got the Rogue rack, and then I had bought the conversion kit separately. Thankfully, everything lined up between the two besides the top two holes, which I'll show you here for the center support between the two. This is the only two holes I had to drill, and it wasn't hard. It took maybe a half hour to drill both holes on both sides, and it fit perfectly. Other than that, it's definitely solid. So yeah, thanks for checking out my home gym. Peace.